Gentlemen, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about why your cut always fails. So stick around. I have a two-sided whiteboard. It's beautiful. And we're going to immediately start with what you're doing to fail. Because you're in this cycle here. Who can read this for me? It is a three-letter name. Capital B. The Bob cycle. You're in the Bob cycle. And I don't want you to stay a Bob. A blob. Bob. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. The main issue is that you're yo-yoing. Okay, and you're going in and out. 1 foot in and then out. Or you're going all in, you're doing well for a little bit, and you're rebounding because of what I'm about to explain. Or maybe you're just not even starting. Or in your head you're starting. I'll start tomorrow, next week, after Mykonos, after summer, after the wedding, after my daughter's graduation from BC. Shut up. Shut up. Just start, bro. And don't yo-yo. So how do you not yo-yo? Because this is your main issue if you are a Bob. You're doing these extreme deficits. Really less than 2,200 calories, 2,000 calories. It's too low. And it's causing you to destroy hormones, metabolism. It's not making it sustainable for you. And as we know, if it's not sustainable, it's not what? Fun. If it's not fun, you're not going to do what? Stick to it. So when you do the extreme deficits, gentlemen, 2,000 calories and below, nothing happens. And then you have no patience because you're a Bob and you say, well, nothing's happening. It's been a few weeks. Let me just drop the calories even more. No, don't do that. Because when you drop them even more, now your hormones, basal metabolic rate or metabolism is really going to drop. And now you're entering the stall. And then because you have no patience, what do? More cardio, less calories again. So you're slashing down to 18, 16. You're fasting all morning till 12, 1 o'clock. You're adding more cardio, more steps, more restriction, less fat loss, less progress, and you ultimately don't achieve your goal, your physique. Gentlemen, okay? So you're in the Bob cycle. This is bad. This is you. You're a blob. So here's the solution, gentlemen. 3 amazing pillars at American Stallion. And as I've said before, we do coach men if you need help. But here are the 3 pillars. Lean is law. I want you to sit there, close your eyes, and pinch the belly fat on your lower abdomen and in the corners here. What does that feel like? Do you like that? Even if you're 15, 16%, bro, do you like that? Likely not. So stop doing all this and listen to me and pay attention because I'm going to fix you. But you have to fucking pay attention and you have to listen and you have to apply it. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. No. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is only power if the knowledge is applied. And most of you lack in that department because you're YouTubing and Googling and searching and Redditing all day, all night, and you're asking this guy and that guy, but you're not doing anything. And then when you go and do stuff, you do this Bob cycle stuff. So don't do that. Lean is law, gentlemen, okay? Lean is law. It's hard to get lean. I'm going to be honest with you. It's pretty fucking hard to get lean. But fortunately, God loves us. Once you get lean, it's very easy. So you need to get lean. I'm going to give you the blueprint on the back. Hold your horses and pay attention. But if it's sustainable, right? I'm going to teach you the sustainable way on the back. It's fun. And if it's fun, you're more likely to do it and you're just going to stick to it and it's going to be effortless. And that's really what we want to have here, gentlemen, is something that is effortless, fun, easy to maintain. The deficit should be fun. It should be like wow, I'm really full. There's no way I'm going to lose fat. But I did. Interesting. So don't be a blob, slob. No. Nutrition. Animal-based nutrition is mandatory. You must be eating a clean animal-based nutrition diet. And remember, like I said, there's a big difference between eating clean and eating correct. We take it to the next level at American Stallion with labs and food from good soil. Okay? Animal-based nutrition, no processed food, single ingredients. The best advice I can give to you, if you pick something up and you can't understand the ingredient label, you can't pronounce something, you don't know what something is, that's not for you, bro. That's why you look the way you do, even when you're cutting, because you're not eating animal-based. This allows us to eat more calories because we're eating the correct calories. Stay lean, stay full, not get hungry, skin, hair, nails, veins, women fucking throwing themselves at you. Don't you want that? Other men looking up to you. Don't you want that? You want that, Bob. Calorie deficit, 300 to 500 calories max, gentlemen. No more. Animal-based. Boom, done. Next. You should feel full after most of your meals. Comprende? Do you understand? If you do not feel full after most of your meals, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it, bro. The Titanic is sinking. The lifeboats are getting lowered into the water, but you're not choosing to go on them. So you're not going to make it, bro. You're going to end up at the bottom of the sea, dead, like a slob, Bob. Okay, so you should feel full after most meals. How it should legitimately feel is when you go to eat a meal, if your deficit is right, you'll know. You'll know you're in the deficit. You'll know you're losing fat. I can smell it. When I'm in a deficit, I can smell it. I can feel it in my eyes. I can feel it in my face. I know when I'm low in carbs, I'm low in fat, because I'm a fitness samurai. You will get there if you apply yourself and you listen to everything I'm doing. I'm telling you. Or you apply to work with us. We'll get you there in half the time. But it should feel effortless. When you go to eat a meal, you should be like, I'm not that hungry. And then you start eating and you're like, you know what? I was kind of hungry. And then halfway through the meal, you're like, wow, there's a lot of food. I'm full. Perfect. That's how the deficit should feel almost every meal. And then after dinner, after a few hours, because you want to wait 2 to 3 hours before going to bed, after having your last meal, you'll start to get a little hungry again, and especially in the morning. Perfect. During the day, you shouldn't be hungry. If you're hungry during the day, you're going to fail. I promise you. Let it happen, gentlemen. Leave it alone, and it will grow, okay? Don't touch it. Let her do it all. It will grow on its own. Don't worry about that. Carbs, fiber, fat, you need all of them. Well, what about protein? Duh. We all know you need protein. Target goal body weight in grams of protein is what you want in pounds. I don't know if I said that right. If you want to be 175 pounds, you need 175 grams of protein. Not 220, not 300, 175. That way you can eat more what? Carbs, fat, have foods like carbs that have more fiber. Very important. I've been over the macros before and the numbers and values that you need. Go to another video. But you don't just need protein, and you can't fast your way down to 10%. Ultimately, like I said, 9 to 11% is the sweet spot for almost all men, no matter their age. We have several clients in their late 50s right now, one in his 60s, obviously a ton in their 40s, and endless in their 30s. But 9 to 11% is, for the most part, where most of you want to be and where most of you will look good. Right now, I'm probably right below 9, maybe. I still have some fat to lose. I'm in my deficit right now. I'm taking it kind of slow. My calories are pretty high, but that's because I'm starting my Ironman prep back up. I'm still active. I don't want to kill myself, right? Like I tell you guys. So training, next, pillar number 2, right? We went over pillar number 1, which is nutrition. Now, pillar number 2 is training. So you must lift heavy to preserve your muscle. Am I making sense? You must lift heavy to preserve your muscle. That's what we're doing here in the gym. Can we build muscle in a deficit? Yes, especially if you're a beginner, stage 1, stage 2 adaptation. I'm more stage 3. But yes, you can build muscle in a deficit. It's going to be very challenging. It's not going to be a lot, but you can do it. But the biggest thing here is we're trying to preserve muscle while cutting fat, weight, leaning down, trying to look amazing for the chicas, for your wife, whatever you're fucking into. It's a new America. So preserving muscle preserves BMR, your basal metabolic rate, your metabolism. You need to preserve your basal metabolic rate in order to continue losing fat on the way down. If you shock the system, you absolutely install the BMR, good luck. You're not going to have, it's not going to be sustainable, and it's not going to be fun because you're not losing any fat, and you're going to be killing yourself because you're a slob. You're going to be killing yourself, and you're going to go nowhere, and you're just going to quit and give up like a fucking pussy. So, 3 to 4 times a week, gentlemen. Heavy, hard, hinging, pressing, squatting, moving, carrying. Don't overdo it. If you overdo it, you're just going to increase stress, cortisol, water, all these things that we're trying to keep low to maximize fat loss and testosterone, hormones, and everything else, and assist your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, in bringing that up so you can become a fat-burning machine. So we want muscle. This is how you do it in Pillar 2. Heavy. Don't kill yourself. I already can see some of you going in there to deadlift or squat, and you load up the plate with 3 plates like a moron, and they blow out your fucking L5. So don't do that. All right, but lastly, gentlemen, before we move on to the messy middle, which is a topic I wanted to talk about today, because I'm just seeing too many of you in our DMs right now, in the comments section on Instagram, but YouTube. You're all in the messy middle. You're all bobs. So NEAT and recovery. It's getting warmer. It's hot. Get out in the sun. That should be your number 1 priority right now during the summer. Sun. Vitamin D. That's how you're going to boost testosterone massively right now as a natural. When testosterone goes up, muscle goes up, metabolism goes up, body fat goes down, body composition improves, mood, thyroid, everything gets better. You look tan, you look jacked, women want you, your wife, whatever. This is what you need to do. Go out in the sun, get some vitamin D, take your shirt off. Don't burn. But don't put sunscreen on either, like a fucking pussy. You can put some on if you need to because you're super pale. Make sure it's a clean one, but go outside in the sun. Steps, 10 to 12K is plenty. Now, I like 15,000 because I like to eat more. I'd rather eat more. I'd rather move more so I can eat more. But 10 to 12K is plenty. You don't need crazy cardio. You don't need to do high rocks. You don't need to run Ironmans and ultras. I like that stuff. But that's not how you develop an amazing physique. Right now I'm cutting. Ask me what I'm doing. Steps, 15,000 a day, as much as I can, and a small calorie deficit and heavy strength training. That's about it. And I've lost 6-7 pounds already in 2 weeks. So, like I said, I'd rather eat more so that I can move more. I don't like doing low calories. It doesn't work. It doesn't feel right. I want to eat more to produce more muscle so that I can burn more calories, so that I can just be happy. Sustainability equals fun. Fun, happy. So, next, sleep. You need to be sleeping 7 to 9 hours a night. Everyone knows this. Here are my tips. Keep the room dark and cold. She'll get used to it. Don't worry. Keep the lights off. Keep it dark. If you're traveling, bring an eye mask. Bring ear plugs. Tape stuff. I bring duct tape, Rigger's tape sometimes where I'm going, traveling. I'll tape the TV, the AC, LEDs, stuff like that. and go to sleep at the same time every single night. The more consistent you can go to sleep and wake up and set that circadian, bro, the better. So some tips for that is when you wake up in the morning, look at the sun, get outside, ground your feet on the earth, and look at the sun. Not with sunglasses. Look at the sun. It's not going to burn your eyes in the morning. Look at the sun and just take it in and relax and breathe. Do your breath breathing, your box breathing, 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds out, and just take it in. This will help to set your circadian for at night so you can go to bed early and at the same time every night. I like to be in bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock because I wake up early. She will also get used to it if she doesn't already, or if she's not already. So cold, dark, quiet, same bedtime, so you can produce the most growth. Because you can only absorb and produce growth during a certain window, between like 10 to midnight. So you need to be asleep before 10. If you're going to sleep at 10, that could be why you look like ass and why you're failing. And lastly, before we get into the messy middle, stress, cortisol management. You have to be able to control stress and cortisol. If you're sitting at your desk all day, get a walking pad. That will help to regulate and control stress and cortisol. After every meal, walk just a little bit, move, do some air squats, do some push-ups. That will control and regulate insulin better and keep your stress and cortisol managed. Because a lot of you have that big belly. You're not that fat through the arms, the neck, the leg. You just have that belly because you sit all day and your stress and cortisol is through the roof. I like to get deep tissue massage work done, dry needling cupping. I do float tanks sometime, infrared sauna, cold work, contrast therapy, whatever you want to call it, ice bath, sauna. You got to control that stress and cortisol without alcohol and binging and trying to have fun, because fun isn't fun anymore, the old school way of fun. No one does that. Messy middle. So most of you are stuck here in the messy middle. These were the 3 pillars, gentlemen. I hope you learned a lot. But most of you are stuck in the messy middle. You're like half in, half out. Just commit, bro. Commit. Do what I'm telling you. Everything here, front and back. And I promise you, my left testicle and my right, I'll pull it out if you want. They're fucking huge. That you can win. You can succeed. You can go to the top. But you have to understand that the smaller the deficit, the more manageable it is, the better time you're going to have with all this. If you go too hard, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. So if you need help with this, more help, apply. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Just apply. Well, you just want my money. You're right. I do. But I'm also a loyal man, and I'm a man of my word. I want to fucking help you because I'm sick and tired of seeing all you fucking pussies who are fat, out of shape. You look ridiculous. I've seen the same people in my gym up in town for the last 7 years. I've been living here 7 years, and they look the exact same. While in that 7 years, I got ripped multiple times, ultra marathons multiple times, Ironman. I've done all these things, and they're in the same spot because they don't understand any of this. They don't have the drive. They don't have the energy, the focus, the testosterone, because they don't understand this. So, apply. Just be done with it. We'll be done with you in 4 to 6 months max. So, that's all I've got for today. Got a bunch of coaching calls today and new sales calls. One of them could be you. Apply now in the description, and I will see you. Actually, I will get you to the top if you apply, but I'll see you at the top, guys. So, see you.